Photoshop tutorial on how to create a cartoon from a photo of somebody. Cartoonize them, I think is the popular term. So I've got a picture of Jessica Alba here, so first thing I'm going to do is just right click and duplicate layer. We'll just hide our original layer. Now what I'm first going to do is I'm going to split the photo into 3 sections. Left side here, right side here, and the face. So I'm going to use the polygonal lasso tool and just come in here and just start to go around the hair and just select where the hair is and just move around the face. Just do that. Now there's quite a lot of little spiky bits from the hair, so I'm going to go around some of them, but we can't go around all of them, so I'm just going to go around the ones that are more significant than others. And just work our way around. So there we go, we've done that side first. So I'm just going to right click now and do layer via cut, and that'll give us a new layer there. Right, I'm just going to pause it just now and just do the other side just quite quickly. So there we go, we've been round the right hand side now. I'm just going to right click and do layer via cut again as well. So if we just take these 2 layers off, oh, I must have selected a layer via copy. Hold on. Layer via cut it should be. Yep, there we go. So take that off. Yeah, we've got our hair there. So now I'm just going to use the eraser tool. Just come on here and just rub out the area around our head here. If we look at the hair, that still looks fine, so take that off there. Now what we're going to do is use the one simple way, 2 different ways to cartoonize somebody. One is using the pen and the line tool, and another is to use the filter. So we're going to use a filter on the body. So you come into filter, sketch and stamp, and that gives you a preview of the body and what it looks like, and we can play around with these settings here, make it a lighter, give it more definition, as you can see. And what we're really looking for is a mix between definition and as little as possible of the little spots that pop up. If I show you here, there, we don't really want that, that's too much, so we want to try and get it nice and light. Maybe about about here would be okay. Just a little bit more definition around the chin and the eyes. So there we go, that looks quite good there, so I'm just going to OK that. And that gives us our outline. So now I'm just going to select the pen tool, the pencil tool, and just draw around and clean up the areas around the eyes and around the head. So I'll just do a couple of parts here, so just get a bit of a bigger pen tool there and just start to draw around and colour up the areas that we're looking for. Come around here, that looks okay. Now you want to clean out sort of any of the smaller corner bits as well, or bits that don't look like they should be there. Just thicken up the eyes as well, just there, like that. As you can see, it's quite messy around here, so I'm just going to zoom in a bit more and just tidy this area up here. Now I'm just going to work a way through on this, and as well just go through all the lines and just thicken up the lines around the face here, and we'll come back to that and we'll see what that looks like. So there you go, I've just cleaned up the areas around our chin, our neck, and around our bra strap as well, and as you can see that's looking like it's got quite a bit of definition on it. And just add the hair layers back in for a second just to have a look, and that looks okay. So next thing we're going to do is just come on to one of the hair layers, just remove the face and the head layer just now. So I'm going to start on the left hand side layer here, and all we're going to do is make a new layer, make a new clean layer on top of the hair layer, and we're just going to select the pen tool, or the line tool, sorry, and then we're just going to go around and actually just highlight on the hair, just around the edge of the hair. Change that to black, and just go around the edges here like this. So I'll just pause that there and you can come back in a moment when I'm finished. So welcome back, that's us finished going round the outline of the hair there. As you can see, we've been right round it. So now I'm just going to zoom in and just look at some of the parts where the hair, there's like a gap to where the background would be. So I'm just going to draw those in there. There we go, that's us like that. Just one last one there. So there we go, we've got our gaps in. There's another one there that we could put in. So the next thing I'm going to do is just go through the flow of the hair as well and just add lines in. Because of the style of hair, we're going to just break the hair up a bit into different sections. just going to go through where the thick sort of outline is of where the hair is. And just make some intersections. Make sure that you have all the bits joined up though, because we're going to be using the fill tool later on just to colour these areas in. So we'll just keep drawing away here. Just trying to define just a few more areas of where the hair is. So there we go, that looks okay there. Let's just take that away. So that's the kind of effect you'll have, is like a quilt effect. So I'm just going to pause this here and just do the other side as well. So there we go, I've just finished doing the other side of the hair as well, and as you can see it's got quite a nice outline to it. And if we just add the hair layers in, we can see there that looks perfect. So what we're going to do now is actually just colour in the hair. So the way we do this is we're just going to select the bottom layer that we're dealing with and just pick up a colour. I'm going to use the paint bucket tool, and if you hit the Alt key you can select the colour with the eyedropper, and we're just going to pick a random spot and just come on and colour in our layer. Just move back and forward between the two layers. And the reason we're obviously picking just a random spot is just because the highlight colour of the hair. Just add that in there. Now I'm just going to go on and finish this. So see. So there we go, that's me just finished working through both layers there. Now as you can see it looks quite good, and if we bring in the original picture we can see that everything looks okay there. We've got a little bit of an area that we need to clean up here, but that's easily done. So there we go, everything's looking good there. So now all we're going to do is just remove our hair for a minute, and we're going to bring the original bottom layer back in. Let's just make that disappear just now, just so we can pick up some of the colours, like for example the actual colour of our lips. I'm just going to zoom in and look for a nice, really nice sort of brightish, pinkish colour. See, that looks quite good there. Let's just see what that looks like. I'm just going to come onto here, and we're just going to use the pencil tool here, just start to colour in. So I'm thinking I want just a bit more of a reddish colour there, so I'm going to come back to the original layer, just a more a brightish sort of pink. There, that one looks quite good. So see if that's any different. That's the same one. Excuse me. Take this one. See what that looks like. Yeah, that looks a bit better actually. Looks a bit more of a lip colour. And we're just going to go through and just colour in our lips. And what I'm going to do as well is I'm just going to bring through, well, I can't bring through the opacity of that, so I'm just going to drop that layer above, drop the opacity, and that way you can actually get just a little guideline of where exactly we're drawing around our lips. Around here, around there. So there we go, that looks okay there. Just going to draw over the bottom part now as well. And there we go, we've got a nice set of lips there. So that looks good. So now we're just going to take our skin tone now as well. So we're just going to find a nice light area of our skin there, and let's come back to our original picture, and we're just going to drop that in using the paintbrush there. That looks okay. Let's just check, see what colour our bra strap is as well. It's like a greyish colour, so we'll just pick that up there and come back on here. We'll just make that the same colour, nice and easy. And really that's all about there is to this Cartoonize tutorial. There we've got our finished result, and as you can see it looks quite good. We can add in a new layer and just change that to a different colour. As you can see, we can then spot any bits we might have missed, like for example this bit. can just... I'm not sure how to fix that, it's going to just take me a few minutes, but anyway, you get the idea. That's our Jessica Alba cartoonised tutorial, and I hope you like it, and it would be great to see some other examples of what you do as well. Oh, there's a bit we have missed out actually as well. We've missed out the easy bit to fix. It's just above the eyes as well, just the eyelid areas. There we go, done. Hope you enjoyed that and found it useful.